I am so over, and I was very critical of the SEC in my last year at ESPN.
Yeah.
I wasn't for the first 7-8 years because they dominated the sport.
They were great.
You turn on the television, it's like they have better teams. And people are like, now you're very critical of the SEC. Yeah, I am, because in the last 2 years, you've lost a lot of bowls. You haven't won the national title. Outside of Texas A&M, the quarterback play in the SEC now is atrocious.
Absolutely.
It is awful. And so I look at Ohio State, and I think to myself, I don't care about their schedule. I don't.
Right.
They would have to play a semifinal game and a national title game. In what other sport, Joel, the Western Conference of the NBA is better than the Eastern Conference?
Yes, it is.
Why do SEC fans get hung up on schedules? By the way, the SEC basketball schedule stinks for Kentucky.
Well, and don't complain about schedules when you should lose to Jacksonville State and their punter at an FCS school shanks a punt. That's the only reason you win as a top 10 program for Auburn. Don't complain about schedules when Missouri goes out there and lays an egg against, I think it was Arkansas State, barely wins.
Arkansas lost to Toledo.
Arkansas loses to Toledo. So I don't want to hear it either, because another thing that the SEC does is they whine and cry about their schedules in September. But then they don't whine when they've got the FCS school in November and the buys in November when everyone else is going through the gauntlet of their regular season in conference. They do this beautifully. I mean, I tell you, the rhetoric surrounding the SEC, the buy-in that their fan bases have, it's contagious, and it's also problematic for college football because it's not the truth. Their schedules are difficult, yes, but they're difficult because Arkansas was overrated and ranked, so they can say, oh, we've got 8 ranked teams if we're Alabama that we're playing on the schedule. Well, a couple of them are Auburn and Arkansas that shouldn't have been ranked in the first place.